block. Sports talk. Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York. On the block. Sports talk. Giants, Jets, Nets. Let's go. On the block. Sports talk. Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo.
You're tuned in to On the Block Sports Talk.
Action. What's up, everybody? On the Block Sports Talk tonight, coming to you live and direct from the N.E.B studios in the BX. Yeah. You know how we do. It's me, Big Joe, my man Kung Fu Panda, Jet Nation, a.k.a. Hulk Smash is in the building. Mustafa behind the boards as we normally do. Before we get all off into, the Super Bowl and all that talk and the Super Bowl show, I want to quick shout out some fight action for the fight fans.
Okay.
That little bit happened last night, and there's some UFC fights Saturday night. So you got some things to watch before the big game on Sunday. UFC got 2 title fights. They're fighting out in Jersey,
who's it sponsored
too.
by?
Who's
this sponsored?
This segment coming to you by Dr. Pasquale. Right. So because after UFC fight, you're gonna need a you're gonna be bent up and bruised up.
You know what? and there was tragedy amongst a good friend of mine. He's like a good brother. I'm sorry to even cut into it.
All right.
Staff Sergeant, my friend's son, Alton Jefferson. Staff Sergeant Alton Jefferson died serving his country Sunday morning. It was a matter of tragedy. Right now, the Army's investigating it. But if you want to know a little bit more about it, you can look on my page. I have a memorial up on him. His name is Sergeant Alton Jefferson, and may he rest in peace. God bless him for keeping our country safe.
All right, salute.
Salute to that brother right there. Big ups to the family. Our condolences and everything. Back to the subject at hand. Fight night in Newark. UFC fights. You got 2 title fights. Your boy, Uriah Faber.
Yo, the California kid.
Yeah, for the bantamweight title from Renan. So I guess he's Brazilian. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not gonna even chop it up. But that's going down. And then the featherweight title, Jose Aldo. He's good. He gets it in. And Ricardo Lamas. So that's going to be some good action-packed fight.
Jose Lamas' son?
It might be.
Wow.
You know how they get down.
I want to see the California kid get one more time before he goes. He's been up there for a while. Yeah.
He's nice.
I've seen him fight with broken hands and just beat this guy down with his wrist. No lie. I finally got. He jumped ship. He got with Dana. Dana is laughing his way all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Dana is one, and I hate to say it, but we've talked about it before. MMA is going to take over boxing.
No, they're not.
No, stop with the boxing.
It's not. It's not taking.
There's a few fans left.
No, you're bugging out.
There's a few of boxing. I know you went to a.
Speaking of that, segue into boxing.
Yes.
I went to the Golden Boys promotions of their Thursday night fights, which you have on another channel.
Okay.
At Brooklyn in the Barclays Center, it was packed. And the marquee fight, the main event fight, was Luis Collazo, Victor Ortiz. He ain't too vicious no more.
Nah,
he was viciously knocked out. But that's about it.
Spoiler alert.
But it was a packed house. The Barclays Center was a packed house. And big shouts to all the fighters that won, because they were all from the NY, repping the Big Apple hard body. 4 Brooklyn cats. Nice. Golden Boy, big ups to them, because they got a good young prospects in their stable for their promotion. Boxing ain't going nowhere, but it was a sold out spot. It was packed. It was packed house. Good action fights. Only one fight was kind of slow, but it was like a 4-rounder. So good young dudes coming up. Like I said, I some cats from Brooklyn, a couple of BX dudes, kid from Staten Island. It was all right, man. Big shouts to Golden Boy. They got a good future. They got a good promotion. And they got some good young talent. Boxing ain't going nowhere. Because the real fan base and the core fan base, it ain't going nowhere. And there's a lot of young people in there. Okay. A lot of young fight fans. A lot of female fight. A lot of females too. So boxing, UFC. I love UFC. I love a good fight. I want to see a good fight. A good wrestling, Greco, whatever.
Can't compare to a good boxing match, man.
Exactly. The sweet science of it is. Boxing is my number one. I love UFC. I like to be entertained by a good brawl.
It's cool when it's a big fight.
Yeah, because this some UFC fights, they go too fast. Because you get your chin checked and boom, it's over. It's like you don't even get a chance to recover and fight back. It's not. But hey, it's cool. It is what it is. But boxing ain't going nowhere.
Too, I think that
only championship fights go 5.
And it's legalized street fighting.
No, there's some science to it.
Yeah, there's some science.
You
Some
really get to
judo
see
and some wrestling.
You get to see the good science of it and the technical aspect when you see the lightweight guys fight. Once you get to the heavyweights, a lot of times it moves slow and boring.
Just like boxing, when you get up to the
I don't even count
heavyweights,
heavyweights in boxing.
there's a lot less. There's a lot less science, a lot more elbows and.
Thank you, Don King.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavyweight division is horrible.
Yeah.
But big shouts to Luis Collazo repping BK to the fullest with a nice win, a great win over Victor Ortiz.
What round was it?
Second round.
Wow.
Checked him. Wow. No, the good thing, the interesting thing, Luis Collazo was using Floyd's shoulder roll and his whole style, but from a southpaw stance. I'm watching it, and I was with one of my boys. Big shout to George. He's a trainer. And I'm like, yo, why is Collazo got his back to him? Because with the southpaw stance, the way he was doing it, I'm like, why has he got his back to him? And he looks like he's using Floyd's style. Confused the hell out of Victor. Victor didn't know what to do with himself. And then he got knocked out. Check him. He confused him and then knocked him out. It was beautiful to see. That's the sweet science of boxing. Because some guys can't figure out a style. Collazo with the left thing, he couldn't touch him. And then, bam, he got touched.
In boxing history, lefties always hard to know. But yeah, whatever.
For some people.
Yeah.
For some people, they can't figure out a lefty.
He has a history of going down ugly.
Yeah. Coming off that broke jaw, he got his jaw checked again.
Yeah.
It was a good fight. Like I said before, moving on to other things, big shout out to Golden Boy.
Not a big fan of his anyway.
Who, Victor?
Yeah, he's a real sneaky guy. Like, you got to watch that guy.
Yeah, and he tried. The referee had to check him in the first round with some headbutt thing.
Yeah, he's
That's why I made it even better when he got knocked out.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy. He's dirty.
Yeah, good big shouts to Brooklyn because they came in hard body. New York in general because BX was in the building too. Now I was the only one repping. But big shouts to New York. They came through. Barclays Center was sold out. I'm telling you, we got to keep my ears open next time Golden Boy does a promotion in the Barclays because it's not expensive and it was good. It was a good card. So anywho's in any ways. Big shouts to this NBA segment is brought to you by the lovely ladies of the 502 Sports Bar and Lounge on White Plains Road in the BX.
All right.
Shout out to them. If you're going to watch Super Bowl, you can check them out Sunday. They're going to have a Super Bowl party, some festivities. It should be cool.
Carmen and Patty, my girls.
Yo, KD, the Durantula.
The Slim Reaper?
I don't like that one. KD, man. The kid is the truth, man.
Yeah.
He's killing them right now.
Sorry, Seattle.
Yeah. Sorry for the Nets because they're about to get that work.
Yeah.
They're about to get that work tonight.
Whoa,
I think they're coming on in a few minutes. They're about to get that work.
I remember when he played in Texas. And they were like, I don't know if he's not going to be.
He's kind of light
because he's kind of slim. I don't think he's going to last too long.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the coach, man. What was the name of the coach? I'm thinking Mac
The
Brown.
Blazers?
No, Texas, the Texas college.
I don't know.
But anyway, he was like, all right.
Was it Calvin Sampson at the time?
No,
he's putting in.
No, that was Oklahoma. Okay. I'll get it later. But yeah, he was like, all right, don't worry about it. You're gonna get bigger. And he's gotten bigger and better.
He keeps this terrible handful of games. They might as well put his name on the MVP trophy.
Yeah.
He's already 13 games in, with over 30 a game in a row. Couple more, put his name on the trophy. MVP. He's getting it.
Yeah.
Gave it to LeBron and them. LeBron couldn't deal.
Miami's looking crazy right now.
Yeah, telling you, they ain't going nowhere without D Wade. Even I don't know. Even with D Wade, because you listen, in the playoff time, he got to play back to backs.
Yeah.
This is the year they're ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
I don't think they're getting the chip this year. They're ripe for the picking this year.
So,
who's that team?
It's up in the air.
It could be the Thunder. You never know.
It's so up in the air.
Wait.
Right
So you're
now.
gonna wait till they get to the West? You're not even gonna say anybody in the East. No
Well,
one can
the Pacers can get them. You know what? The Pacers, to me, they could have got them a couple years ago, but they move away from their advantage. They got the advantage in the blocks, and they don't use it.
Something I don't trust about them.
Yeah,
you know
that
I mean?
too. Like I think they're gonna make it another 7-game series, but I have a feeling they're
You know
gonna
what it
fall
is?
apart, man. Something about
It's
them.
because David West is starting to look like Derek
But
Coleman, right? Maybe that's what.
That's the Pacers' pedigree for years. Like, they get hot, you be like, oh, then it's like, what happened? They just can't bring it home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For years. So,
No, they went to the championship once, right?
yeah, that was once. That was once. You know what I mean? But it's just, in the end, it's a consistent organization for years.
Yeah.
They fell on tough times, but at the same time,
They came back rather quickly.
just can't close the deal, man.
How you feel? Speaking of the Pacers, how you feel about Lance in his basketball pants, aka Born Ready,
Okay.
getting the shaft from the All-Star.
There's a couple of people got the shaft from that kid from
Tone
Phoenix.
it down a little bit. Yeah, I feel, he's still not a fan favorite.
He got 4 triple doubles.
Yeah, that's
He's
cool.
doing his thing.
That's cool.
He's a
But
key
it's-
part of that team.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's a popularity contest too. Make yourself likable. Stop
Yeah.
acting like an idiot on the
Yeah,
court.
yeah.
Shimmying and shaking after every move. Like, come on, B.
He's born already.
Yeah.
Big shouts to Brooklyn. Coney Island.
Well, he's not. He won't be born in the All-Star game. That hasn't been born yet.
What about that kid Dragic? This kid Dragic, he's been playing good.
You can't look money from the Pelicans. Davis, the unibrow.
I can't think
Yeah.
of Pelicans seriously.
Boogie Cousins.
Oh,
Boogie
Boogie
Cousins got
Cousins,
fronted
yeah.
on. He got fronted on.
So it's a couple snubs out there.
But somebody's gonna get in because Kobe is not gonna be able to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody might
Kobe
get in.
and somebody else.
And most likely it's gonna be the unibrow because he's the hometown kid.
Okay.
So I can see that
and
happening.
actually, they're doing work.
They are playing well.
They're doing all
Even though
right.
They have a
They're doing
stupid
okay.
name, the Pelicans. I was in I've been in New Orleans twice, and I ain't seen not one Pelican. I seen a flamingo, I think.
Maybe
I
it
didn't
was a
see a pelican.
He was a
I
pelican
know
all
it was
dressed up in
flamingo.
pink.
Yeah, he was in disguise.
Yeah.
He wanted to be
Mardi
pelicans
Gras.
too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see no pelicans in there. I wasn't looking for any either because it's New Orleans. So I wasn't looking for.
Good for you.
I was looking at other things.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's sleep on me. But anyway, yo,
Yeah, well, the NBA. Well, you know what? I want to take it for college right now. We talking all this.
Jesus.
Yappity.
No,
No,
this is
no.
going-
I'm not even. I'm not even going to mention that Syracuse is number 2 undefeated in the land right now. I'm not going to mention that. No, what I wanted to talk about was.
play Duke tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Bad for
Jabari
Dukies.
I
Parker.
feel sorry for people that celebrate number 2 spots. But go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Continue,
yeah.
man.
You're the first loser.
Yeah. That's,
Ricky Bobby.
yeah. So you're macing this video.
Yo.
Okay, let's go, man. Let's go, man.
This kid from Ole Miss, man. Marshall Henderson, man. What do you think
Oh,
about
miss.
this?
I haven't really.
Nah?
I haven't seen him.
Loudmouth talking kid?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ole Miss is not on my radar right
Word.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, miss.
No, but I'm saying, all right, see, this is what I'm talking
What
about.
has he done? He's
A
done
lot
what?
of he's beaten 19 points a game, but he's been kicked out of 2 schools.
Oh, kicked out of 2 schools.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he miles a lot. He had the Mississippi coach last week tell him, "Blank you." He had to get. He was fined for saying that to the kid
Wow.
because the kid was talking mad
So-
smack. You never seen this kid? You never seen her?
Nah, like you said, Ole Miss hasn't been on my radar. Man.
Wow, this
I
kid.
haven't, you know,
No, okay. See, if it was Johnny Football, he'd be the cameras be all over him. He had to take a press
Yeah,
conference.
Johnny
But this
Football
kid-
is extremely talented.
This kid is nice too. It's just that he's
But
a
you know,
malcontent.
All the
I
talk,
haven't even heard of him.
all the talk in college basketball been Orangeman, Arizona, Wiggins, Parker, the other kid from
McDermott,
Dougie McBuckets from
you know me
from
from
Creighton.
Creighton, yeah,
There's
so-
been a lot of talk about a lot of kids. Marcus
That-
Smart, Oklahoma State doing
That
work.
guy has not been mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wisconsin even getting a lot of pub because they've been playing ball.
Yeah.
This Ole Miss hasn't been on the radar of any of my,
yeah.
any of
This
my
guy gets
reports.
away with slack, man.
Well,
Because
hey,
nobody knows who he
you know what?
is.
No, it's going to come back to bite him because when he thinks he's going to be drafted, he's going to wind up in Europe or in the D League.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody's going to have patience for that.
Maybe.
You kicked out of 2 colleges. Who's going to pay you?
Well,
Who's going to give you a contract and pay you?
He's
But
with
you've
Ole
been
Miss.
kicked out of 2
Wait.
colleges already.
So he got kicked out of 2 colleges, and his new coach just cursed him out.
No. The coach from the opposing team because he was just talking smack.
Oh.
So he had the opposing team coach cursing him out.
Yeah.
So he's about to be kicked out of his 3rd team schools. Pardon me. So he's not getting a contract
Yeah,
unless he goes to rehab before.
Nah, this is his junior year. He's going to the draft. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on this
I
kid.
don't
Keep your eye on this
He
kid.
could make himself eligible, but him
Keep an eye
getting
on him.
drafted,
19.
I don't know. Because would you
19.
invest in a kid who's a troubled kid, got kicked out of 2 schools? You got it kicked out of playing ball for free school. You know,
How you gonna act with $5 million?
yeah.
Ain't
You
that
have
talent in the
you
world.
have nothing right
I'm
now.
not
in
gonna
your
pay.
forward.
I'm like, you know what? I can find there's too much talent to give. I'm gonna give you $5 million so you can destroy my organization, destroy my locker room.
You mean like a Maurice Claret?
Like a Tyrese Thomas or something like that. Maurice Claret fought the system and got blackballed. He wasn't a bad teammate from what I understand.
Oh, okay. Lawrence Phillips.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
you got to
go.
think about the business aspect of it,
AKA Ike Turner.
especially in basketball where there's so many kids
AKA.
and so many jobs.
That's all you need.
You can find another kid that put 19 points a game up.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some knucklehead.
That's true.
Knucklehead gonna be in Israel playing
Wow.
for Canisius. But anywho's, Back to the NBA. Hey, it is what it is, man. We on the block, so we got to talk like we on the block. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it 100.
Don't let them down, people.
Hey, just keeping it 100, man. That's what we do, right?
Don't let them down. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
big shouts to my Knicks because we on a little roll. We starting to play a little better.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this roll could last out into the All-Star break. We can get some people healthy after the break.
Right now,
and make a playoff push because we're in the 10th spot.
Not about 9th.
Are we in the 9th spot now?
You're looking at it from the pessimistic view.
Hey, we got the Heat coming up, and we got the Heat's number. We've had the Heat's number, so let's see how that works out. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
Yeah, I'm tired of beating the Heat and losing to everybody else.
That is true. Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, it makes your win not so spectacular. Yeah.
But like, they're playing better. You know, Melo's doing his thing. He's putting big shots to Melo. He joined the list of an elite list of the youngest guys to hit 19,000 points.
Wow.
He broke that list of the fastest guys to do it. He's in that list like 6 people, Michael and a few other guys. So big shots to Melo.
Big shout out to the Big Orange. Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah,
that's my man.
Is he the only one on the list without a ring? No. Probably.
Nah, there might be 1 or 2.
Is he the
It might
only?
be because remember Michael's on the list, so and there's a couple of older things, so there might be 1 or 2 people on the list. But also,
Is he the only one that his wife is telling him what to do?
Hey.
Oh,
a lot of wives tell everybody what to do. So that's across the board. So, you know, hey.
So he ain't going nowhere.
Well, you'll find out when you get yourself a wife. You're told what to do. We all get told to do a couple of times a week. So hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm just keeping it 100.
So I guess
you're on the block.
On the block. Huh?
Crazy.
So he's staying, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, hey, you heard her.
That's the end of that.
He's coming back, yo.
Yeah, you know.
Unless he has other plans in life, and she don't know what she's talking about.
Hey, also big shouts to Dirk.
What's up with Dirk?
26,000.
Oh, this is Dirk.
Oh,
Dirk
okay.
Dirk is the dude, man.
Dirk is that guy. He's on the tail end.
He's on the tail, but he still puts up numbers. Every now and then he'll remind you, I'm Dirk, and drop 30 on you.
Yeah. Well.
Who's gonna stop a 7-footer's fadeaway?
Hall of Famer.
Definitely.
Think so?
Definitely. Think so?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He only got 1 title though.
But what?
My God.
Am I being too rigid?
Wait. I'm not talking about Tom Chambers here. We
talking about
Dirk
Nowitzki, man.
Talking
I
about?
know, but
arguably
animal
top 3
of
all time European players to play in the league.
Top 3?
Top 3.
Not really.
Arguably.
number 1. Who's number 1?
I'm just saying for argument's
really.
sake, because everybody he can't be number 1.
Manu?
No, Dirk is better than Manu.
Yeah,
Manu was nice.
It gotta be Dirk.
Okay, number 1. 26,000 points. That's not a long
I
race.
remember him getting the MVP when they got knocked out the first round. That's
MVP though. What
he has an
MVP and a
They
chip?
knocked out the first round.
He's a 7-footer that was giving people the business, man.
European?
Who? He got 26,000 points.
Who?
He got a ring. He got an MVP. Countless
I
All-Stars.
Name one. You look at you scratching your brain.
No, I'm not scratching my brain. It's the names I'm ready to put out. I don't want you pouncing on me.
Okay.
Okay, Kukoc.
He better than Kukoc.
Gotta be. You have to be. You gotta be crazy right now.
Shrimp.
Detlef Shrimp better.
Yo, he was better than us.
Dude.
I like that. I was a Detlef Shrimp fan, but he was better.
Detlef Shrimp was the first German import, B.
Yeah, but Dirk took it to a whole other level.
And my man Petrovic. Come on.
He's a shooter.
Petrovic.
You can't.
Oh
my God.
You're gonna put Petrovic's 4 years?
No.
The
But I'm
resume
saying,
of Dirk. You're right. I was wrong for saying top 3. He's the best European player in the game, B.
And he was traded for Robert Trailer on draft day.
Wow.
Straight up.
I know that guy got fired.
Track the trailer. Straight up.
I know somebody got fired for making that move.
He's the greatest. He's the best European player.
Yeah, rest in peace, Robert Trailer.
But yeah,
Michigan.
Rest of it, y'all.
Dirk is the best.
No.
What?
Track the trailer.
God bless it. Let's.
Kukoc?
Oh, I thought you were saying.
Kukoc
He was average.
He was
You know what? And he came in late. Sabonis wasn't bad either.
Sabonis came in at 40.
Yeah, I said he came in late.
So you can't dispute. You can't argue the two.
He was more Bob Cousy than anything, man.
Bob Cousy is a setup. That's not bad.
Yo, Dirk is the best European player to play the game.
I can't.
His resume says it, man. The numbers don't lie. comes on.
That's not our show.
I know it's another show.
Scratch that.
But it fits. It
Are you
fits.
saying ever or currently now?
Ever.
European to play the NBA.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's not
7
even
feet tall.
close. It's not even close.
7 feet tall. And would handle,
Beat
shoot,
LeBron and
take it to the
D-Wade.
basket. Hook shot.
Straight up.
Divock?
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
Divock wasn't bad, bro.
Yo, listen. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to move on.
With
to
his
topic.
magic years?
Yo,
Divock.
You're
Are you
bugging
serious?
out, man.
All right,
You're
whatever.
Are you
You're
serious?
bananas, man.
Go.
He couldn't even leave Sacramento anywhere.
Yeah, you're bugging.
It wasn't his team.
Greatest thing he ever did was get traded for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're crazy right now.
And going, oh, when he hit the shot in the finals that time.
I think if
Remember
Ben
that?
Block was here, he would
Get
leave
outta
right
here.
now.
Yeah, come on.
Just from that statement, he probably like, I leave.
Comparing.
I gotta go.
Fly the dirt.
Yeah, you crazy, man.
Kobe.
Kobe's not European.
Kobe's
Hey,
not
you know what?
European.
I'm not trying to take you back for a second, but you was mentioning the fight. Big shout out to my girl, Miss Gabby, out there hanging out at the fight. I know you didn't see her, but she got
Okay.
pictures up on
Oh,
Facebook.
she was at the fight too?
Yeah,
That's
she's
what's
at
up.
the fight too.
That's
She's-
what's up, man.
Actually, she's talking about looking forward to having Team Gomez come up and represent on the Bronx Council, so she might got some going on.
Big shouts to Eddie
That's
Gomez
what's
from the
up,
BX
man.
Honduran cat. Handled his business.
That's what's up,
Got the
man.
16-0 with 10 knockouts. That kid is pretty good. Need to work on his cardio. Looking ran out of gas a little bit
Oh, okay.
towards the end, but he's a good fight. And he's from the BX. I was rooting for him.
Right, that's
BX
what's
was in the
up.
building.
That's what's up,
Big
man.
shout for that kid, man.
Back to your thing.
16-0. So, yo, yeah, no more basketball talk for you, man. We're going to keep
Nah,
this
you're-
chill.
That's
Hey, we got here.
That's crazy.
This is me and Jet Nation conversation, yo. This guy right here.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. I mean,
Vlade Divoc's Dirk Nowitzki. What do you see the comparison at?
I'm just saying.
What do you say? No. Please explain that.
He is.
Explain that.
He is.
No.
He is.
I refuse.
Vlade was no, he was nowhere better than Dirk.
Name
He
another
can't do
European
nothing
player
wrong.
that led their
I'm
team to a
saying-
chip.
They didn't leave him to a chip.
Name, okay, so how do you even compare?
But
he led
definitely
his
was in
team.
that playoffs. That's shrimp.
No, stop it.
That's
He was like the fourth option all the time on the team. He
Even
was
his
never the
Portland
main
days,
option on the
he-
team.
Not in Portland, not in Seattle.
Not in Indiana either.
That was which was
Are you kidding
which
me?
was his last team? Indiana.
Indiana,
Yeah,
like,
he
are
almost
you
the bench
kidding
in
me?
Indiana. No.
No.
That left was good. 6'10" dude, he was talented. Played the 3-4, most likely 4 spot, but nowhere near Dirk, B. Dirk 26,000, man.
No, I'm not taking it away from
He's
him.
got the
MVP of the
numbers.
league. Name another European
He was-
player who did that.
Rebounds, he could assist, water jump shot at the arc, all that. You can't, B. None of them. Not taking nothing away from Detlef, because like I said, Detlef was good, and Pajovic was good for a couple of years. Manu is nice, even though he's not European. He's from South America. He's still good, but no, Dirk. Big shouts to Dirk, B.
No, big
Yeah.
shots to Dirk.
First
Don't
ballot
get me
Hall of
wrong.
Famer. First ballot.
Yeah.
You know, when you make it like that, yeah, I guess so.
In the modern era, not the 50s and 60s and all that.
Because he wasn't really any Europeans.
But the modern era, he might be the second greatest white player to ever play. He might be the second. You know Larry God. There's nobody
yeah,
better than
yeah.
Larry
Of course,
God.
yeah.
Larry, I'm saying this.
Who? No, not this era. I said the modern era.
modern-
I'm not going to the 60s and 50s because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
But this era, from the 80s on, I think he might be the second best. He might be the second best.
Yeah, who can you?
Larry God's one.
Yeah.
Amen.
And then Dirk.
And then you got
Look,
Dirk.
he's at first name status.
So wait,
He's at one name
his-
status.
and
You know
just-
you that dude when you're at one name
Yeah,
status.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just what?
All you
Like,
gotta
yeah.
say is Dirk.
yeah, yeah.
So Stockton is not like up there.
You know what? Dirk, he's maybe better than Stockton.
Yeah.
He led his team there.
To a chip.
He led him.
To the chip.
Stockton was never the MVP of the league.
He went to the finals twice. Didn't Dirk go twice? And they
So
got
did
one?
Stockton.
Yeah, he lost in 06.
Yeah, no, Stockton.
Stockton went twice back to back. He
yeah,
lost
back
to
to back.
Michael Jordan twice.
Back to back.
But then Dirk went to the finals and lost. He
Um,
went to the finals and lost.
yeah.
Dirk.
Dirk.
That's all you gotta say is Dirk.
All right.
And he got a black wife, son.
Easy.
My dude, B. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, easy.
We on the block, right? I'm just saying.
We on the black right now.
Wow.
It's my man's in there, son.
all right. So Tommy Chambers doesn't
He's not European.
No, he's
No,
not.
no,
And
no,
not
he
even
said
no,
white.
and not even
No.
an argument, man.
No.
Because Tom
No.
Simmons wasn't even that dude in his era.
Come on.
He was cool.
What did he dunk on Mark Jackson?
Yeah, that's his highlight, yo.
Is that
What
his
about Horny?
highlight? Who?
Horny.
Hold a sec.
Yeah.
Man, this guy right here, yo.
Horny this guy.
No, man, we about to turn
You
your
might as
mic
well
off,
say. You
man.
might as well say Jason Williams then.
No.
Yeah,
Bill Lambert. Like, where you going right now?
yeah, really.
You want to say Kiki Vandeweghe too? You want to put him in
That's
there? You put him in there? Come on,
your
man.
man.
This guy right here, right now.
That's your man.
You going left,
guy
hard
right
body,
here,
man.
man.
You the NASCAR right now. You just left.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Hey man, you don't leave no stone unturned, bro. Leave no stone unturned.
Wow.
I have to be proven.
Shock
Prove
to the
it to
balls
me.
right now.
Yeah, man.
We had.
My man Richard Pryor said,
Gracious.
"Move me."
Oh my! I'm just.
Next topic. Let's see what's up. What else you got?
What else you got for NBA? What you next, man? What you think they're gonna do tonight, man? With the KD coming in the building?
Nah, he's on fire. He probably scored about what 40.
Thank you. That's,
Hey,
that's
he
amazing.
might.
Yo, how do you feel about some people saying that Joe Johnson shouldn't have been on the All-Star team?
He shouldn't have.
Yeah, some people say they should.
He made the All-Star team.
Yeah, that he should be on it. Lance should take that spot.
So, Kobe's on the All-Star team, but he ain't gonna
He's
play.
hurt.
Right?
That's
But
popularity.
that's
contest.
Kobe.
That's
That's
the
Kobe
popularity
Bryant.
contest.
Like,
He
going
got picked
back.
as a starter.
Yeah. So, what do you want? People
I'm
pick.
asking how you feel that people's,
I thought he
slighting
should've-
your man Joe Johnson.
No,
JJ.
Hey, no,
That's
he
a
should be
big
coming
thing.
off the bench. But I mean, he should go to the game. But
Be a reserve.
yeah, there's no wrong with that. I ain't think he should start, but I mean, why not? They have won something.
But he ain't starting.
Who's
Melo's
repping
starting.
from the Knicks?
Melo.
Melo
starter.
starter.
right.
Yeah, right.
My man.
Melo's second in the league in
Easy,
scoring.
brother.
My
Second
man.
in the league in scoring.
We have
torn.
a starter.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
torn thing.
It's a Brooklyn starter.
Yeah, JJ,
No,
but
he's starting. Is he
He's
starting?
not starting.
Look it up. I don't think he's starting.
yeah, he is.
Joe Johnson is starting the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wow.
I know Kyrie is
Very,
starting.
very undeserving if he is.
Kyrie starting. Kyrie, LeBron, D Wade, Melo. I don't think Joe Johnson's on that.
No, he's not.
I don't
Yeah,
think
absolutely not.
No, he's not. He's
Yeah.
a reserve.
Who
D
else?
Wade. D Wade shouldn't be on this list.
But how,
Why not?
you were sure? You were kind of sure that Joe
Yeah.
Johnson was
So
starting.
Should've been on.
it's Kyrie, D Wade,
He
Bron,
should have been.
Melo.
No, but
Who's the
you
fifth
sure.
guy?
Paul George.
Okay.
He deserves it, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Joe Johnson is definitely not better than Paul George at this point.
I go with Paul George.
Yeah.
I go with Paul George.
I'll take mine.
I,
I'll take
I'd
my
have to
peoples.
like.
Yeah, you have no choice.
I'll take my peeps.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be a great game. They should have did like on like football.
Pick squad.
Yeah, just pick
Get
squad.
two legends to pick a squad.
Yeah,
That's not bad. Basketball, that's high.
yeah. On David Stern's way out, just like do something innovative shit.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You know what you?
But he's leaving, so he can't tell. Right?
Yeah, I know. But you should have like that. You remember back in the days the challenging the network stars type?
Yeah, that's what
The
they were saying.
superstars?
They should do that with the NFL
Yeah,
because the
tug
Pro
of
Bowl
rope.
game
dude.
is like
tug of
man,
rope.
You want to see the guy play tug of rope? I
Yeah,
don't.
but we don't play
obstacle
tug.
I don't want to see anybody swimming. I don't want to see that. I want to see a game.
Or obstacle.
I want to see a game.
Offensive tackle trying to swim.
That's for children. That's for children.
It's entertaining though.
Children's imagination. I'm good. I don't want to see
Are you
that.
not entertained?
No, not really. Not by that. You're fired. You're fired.
Just Vince McMahon, man. You just Vince McMahon.
You can see Vince Wilfork now trying to do an obstacle course.
Yeah, I'm good.
I would pay to see. You wouldn't pay to see that?
No, I don't want to see that.
Crazy.
Trying to get over the walls and
Trying
knock
to get
it
over
down.
the wall.
Nah.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
I don't want to see that cooning going on in there, man. No, thank you.
No,
No, the wall fell. No,
No, they're bringing it home. They're not bringing it home.
Yeah, there's too much cooning going on there.
There's a lot.
A lot of cooning.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Oh,
That's
man.
for a different show. At
Yeah,
a
that's-
different time.
Yeah.
Different show. Different time.
True that.
Wow. All right.
Oh,
So
man.
back on the sports news. What's up with your boy A-Rod?
Cool. We
cares?
can't go to baseball.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going there, man. We're not going there.
You just boycotted baseball?
Yeah, man. That's what.
Especially not that dude.
Because you know why?
Let's go to Super Bowl
Especially
weekend.
That's
not
what I'm
that
about to
dude.
say, man.
He is
It's-
not worth it, man.
not
It's
worth
Super
it?
Bowl,
No.
man. It's Super Bowl weekend.
All right.
We're in the Big Apple, the Tri-State, New York, New Jersey, repping the Super Bowl. Big shouts to that. And this Super Bowl segment is brought to you by ChillOverRadio.net, where you can check out the
All right.
podcast for the show. and
Yes.
enjoy.
Absolutely.
Now the Super Bowl weekend, man. Woo!
Let me ask you something while we're on the NFL.
All right.
Okay, did y'all guys see that frontline thing
Well,
in the NFL about the concussions?
Nah.
Oh, man.
I heard two other guys from the '85 Bears, McMahon and Richard Dent, having a problem with it, and they want to.
Joe Namath too is
Joe
having a
Namath
problem.
too.
Yeah.
A lot of them are having water on the brain now lately. So, you know, it's kind of interesting, man. You know, I just brought that up because I had a discussion with Dr. Pasqua. As a matter of fact, let me cut to that video real quick.
All right.
Dr. Greg Pasqua here, chiropractor up on White Plains Road in the Bronx. There was a decision lately by a federal judge that set aside a proposed settlement between the NFL and the players, retired players, that are claiming that they've been injured from the numerous concussions they sustained as players. This was not the union suing the NFL. This was retired players and their attorneys. They originally set aside $765 million to cover future costs of the injuries that these players claim that they have. Now, it has been proven that concussion is a big problem in the NFL, and we know that helmets do not protect you from concussion. So they tried to change rules of no head-to-head contact, no leading with the head, and other things, because the NFL has to show that they're not negligent. Because if the courts actually find that the NFL is negligent, then they're going to ask them for more money in damages besides what they are putting aside. So they're trying to change the rules to show that they're trying to address the problem. Now, my personal feeling is what happens to the kids playing in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. The high school kids playing 4 years, the college kids playing 4 years. We've got right there 12 years of kids playing tackle football, and they're not getting paid. They're getting nothing. And 12 years sometimes is longer than pros play. What happens to them in concussions? Again, we know that helmets do not protect you. They'll only protect you from blunt trauma, from lacerations, from fractures, but they're not going to protect you from that banging of your brain inside your skull. The brain just goes back and forth and bangs on a concussion. That's how they get injured. So you got a lot of kids here also, and none of this money is going to them. And also, it's more difficult for a kid playing football to change their style of doing things. A professional athlete, if you tell them not to go head-to-head, they may actually be able to incorporate that coaching into the way they tackle. But a kid is a kid. You tell them not to go head-to-head, and they're going to say, oh, coach, I forgot. And also, a kid wants to play, too. And a kid might not know the seriousness of these concussions. They might lie to the coaches and say, oh, I feel fine. This is a whole nother story, but it has nothing to do with the money being set aside. So, this judge says that if only 10% of retired players make a claim on concussions, that this $765 million is nowhere near enough. So what do we go up to? $1 billion? $2 billion? How much is going to be set aside? Where does the money come from? Well, the NFL, they have revenue streams of all the TV contracts, all the television, all the games that we see on TV. That money goes to the NFL, does it? All the sale of NFL merchandise goes to the NFL. I'm sure that teams also pay something to the NFL dues. Teams get to keep their parking concessions, ticket prices, little radio deals that they make, but all that other money is to the NFL. Now, the NFL, at the end of the day, end of every year, they have a meeting, and they decide how they're going to allocate this money. Of course, it goes evenly to all the teams, all the TV money, merchandising money, but they also have to keep a certain amount in the NFL for their expenses. Now, if they have these expenses of billions of dollars they have to put aside, that's less money going back to the teams, which means at some point, when the union goes to the teams and wants to renegotiate a contract, now the teams are going to say, well, we just put aside $3 billion, so we're making less money from television and merchandising and everything else, so we don't have as much money to pay your salaries. So we're going to have to make a lower salary cap. this next contract. We're going to have to give less money to the players. I'm not real sure the players are going to like that either. So this is a problem for everybody. The players want their money, and they might actually see less money if this settlement does not go through and they have to pay more. The union wants to keep their players happy, and they don't really want to go after the NFL for this concussion money, because then the active players are going to be making less money. The NFL is going to be making less money, the team. So this is a big problem all the way around, especially considering there's really no way to reduce the incidence of concussions. Hopefully with the rule changes, but there's still people getting concussions. Signing off, Dr. Pasqua, up here on White Plains Road in the Bronx.
Real quick.
All right.
You know, now when we came back, when you saw that part of the video, it devastated me a little bit because they had the doctors. They had this one doctor. He was African, and a lot of the NFL and team association, the upper management was like trying to belittle his knowledge of what was going on. These guys was having lesions on the brain. They showed the anatomy of the brain, how how it changed in the cortex and everything from head smacking. And then it's interesting that you really can't do anything to protect the brain. I mean, you had Harry Carson talking about how he drive people back with his forearm and make their head shake, and they was talking about how the damage from inside the brain, no matter how good the helmet is, caused the calvarium caused the brain to smack around inside your head. You understand? It was causing people was losing their lives, different correlated diseases behind it, bouncing. It was all kind of stuff, man.
Well,
Real interesting show.
They did make some changes to the helmet. To what extent it helps, I don't know. I'm not a specialist, but they did make a lot of changes to where it fits tighter. They got the air they pump into it, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert on helmets, but I know they made some changes.
It was interesting, like I said, I won't touch on it long because we got the Super Bowl, but it was interesting how Dr. Pasqua in the video footage that we just saw explain how the brain was actually smacking around on the inside of it. So technically you sign up for it. Who assumes the cost? Who assumes the cost? It's not the NFL. The NFL is just going to charge more. So who really loses out the most is always the player. But you sign up for the $1 million deals.
It's a tough conversation.
At the end of the day, bro, like, what can you do? No matter how good the helmet is, no matter how good the shoulder pads are, what can you do about another man running 20 miles per hour towards you?
It's like a car.
What can you? It's nothing you can do in life to prevent it.
Yeah.
I just found it interesting, man. I'm glad he shared this with us. The medical segment brought to you by Dr. Pasqua, Pasqua McGee Chiropractics, 3350 White Plains Road. Okay. Go check him out. He's very fluent in sports medicine. Makes me feel good all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure you make a couple of my friends here feel good too after a hard day's work.
You all bent up, he'll straighten you out.
Yeah, learn how to spine management. Back to you, Joe.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so we got the Super Bowl going down in the Big Apple. Ain't none of our teams in it, but it is what it is. Things happen.
It's in our stadium.
It's in our stadium.
They said they like the facility.
Man,
Seattle.
Yeah, they are. They said they found an inspiration in our banners and in the trophies.
Yeah. Denver said ours was crap. They said they couldn't perform on it. Like, this turf was too hard.
It was frozen.
Nothing inspiring around it. They said so. I'm going with Seattle, man.
It's messed up. But I was listening like, wow, that's jacked up.
That's how we represent, man. That's how we are. New York is New York. We hard, we gritty. We hard to walk on. We're hard to work with.
Well, not obviously, I was just...
No, y'all's was perfect. It was nice. It was great.
It was great. Turf was cool. And
trophies inspired them.
Yeah, and the banners.
Hey, big up to
that day.
Big up to the 420 Bowl. I'm loving it.
Hey,
hey, come on. The last only two.
Oh, yeah. That's two states. That's
whoa. That's
what you didn't
right. No wonder they made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, relax.
Everybody's loose in his goose.
Okay, I get it now.
The pot roast against Skittles Beast Mode.
Hot being the operative word. But anyway.
It's a little Freudian slip right there.
Yeah, man.
So I think it's going to be a good game. I like, for some reason, I like Denver, man. My opinion on it is, okay, Seattle got number one defense. They got number one offense. Denver's defense is pretty good defense. Now, when you compare it to the pretty average Seattle offense, their defense looks a lot better. And so it's the one trick pony pretty much with Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, but they got
But they got nice receivers.
They don't have
and
nice
their defense is
Golden Tate and
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
They doing their thing. They doing their thing in the playoffs,
Yeah,
Joe.
No,
So,
they're getting one catch and one touchdown. They're getting lucky.
but they playmakers. They making plays.
They
just
have made their share of plays.
But
So
against-
I can't take that from them.
against Decker, Welker,
But you look
Thomas.
against
That's their defense. Seattle got a good
both
defense.
Thomases.
Denver's defense is good enough that those dudes can be canceled out.
And you got No Sean.
No Sean and my Sean and
This might be a classic.
the Hood Sean names.
This might be a classic.
Yeah. No, Marshawn is not bad.
That's Hood.
Nah.
Marshawn?
Marshawn is Hood.
He's
Marshawn,
quiet. Don't, you know.
Yeah, you know, but how would you feel about the
Yo,
not
they need to
speaking-
check into that. Maybe he has a problem. He's sitting there. He's nervous. He's sweating. He might have a problem.
The one thing I
Speaking
did.
in crowds might be a phobia to him.
That- okay, you know, I
know
didn't
what I
think
mean?
about that, and
Yeah.
that might be right. 'cause
That
some
might be a
people-
phobia.
Some people have
But
that
see,
phobia.
that's the media. The
Now,
robots.
even Dion when he was interviewing, it was cool, relaxed, but still you could just tell like
Yeah, he's not comfortable.
He's not like, come on, why you forced?
But
Yeah.
you see who came to his defense. You know who came to his defense?
It's coach.
No, his man.
Turbin, the other running back.
Boss,
And, yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Ray Lewis when they kept harassing him and Shannon Sharp and them wasn't like, wait a minute, nah, we're not gonna let y'all do this to him. It's my
And
teammate.
that shows
So
you they're solid.
Yeah,
team.
they are a solid team. Seattle has a good team unity.
See, that
And
showed
I-
me something that
Yeah,
day.
I
so-
respect that, and I give them props.
Ooh.
I'm going with Seattle.
You know,
man.
I didn't think about the whole he might have that phobia.
That
I
might
didn't
be a
think about
phobia,
that
man.
aspect, but I was getting like a little annoyed with it. Like, not even just him, not just him, but they was talking to I think a lineman from Seattle, and he said fishes in the interview, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, there's no such word as fishes. Please, people, you're grown adults.
Context.
You went to college.
And with the
I don't know,
fishes,
you know,
like
I don't know what
trying to make
you.
it as plural.
It's I don't know what degree he has, but there's no such word as fishes or tesses. No such word.
Oh, mice?
Or worse.
Yes, it's fish and tess.
Oh, mouses?
Yo, I was like, oh my god. He said fishes on National in Media Day. With the Super Bowl.
Fishes? Like he fishes with the...
He said they asked me like what kind of fishes I like. I was really
No, he did.
like, yes. I was
No,
like, come
that's that-
on,
that's
man.
that.
Sure he didn't say he was...
He said
You sleeping with the fishes?
No, even that's wrong. He
That's
said
that.
he said fishes.
I drunk moonshine when I was 10 talk right there.
No such word as fishes and tesses. Please, and conversate is not a word. You know, hey, I can talk my little slang, and I you know, when I'm amongst the guys or whatever, like I am now. But hey,
Yeah,
there's no
but-
such words. Conversate or fishes. Enough, please.
Oh, I gotta update this because I wrote down mooses.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Come on, folks, man. Please.
Really? Wait, hold on. This is a college athlete.
Yes.
Yeah.
College, now professional man doing his job said fishes.
All right.
Yeah.
But enough of that. To the
So
story.
Marshall Lynch, whatever, man. If you don't want to talk, he shouldn't be forced to talk. I pay the
Yeah.
fine if I were. If I was his teammate, I'll pay the fine. Don't say nothing.
Nah, that's
Oh,
100K, man.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
ain't-
paying.
Oh, four of us. Yeah.
Maybe if I was his
I'm
boss.
like, listen, I'm your boy. You gonna go out there and talk, and then we're gonna have some fishes.
If I'm an owner and I got billions of dollars and I got a superstar player who has a problem,
Yeah, let the owner
and
fuck that.
and he gets fined, it's no question. You know, stay in your hotel when you come. I'm paying your fine.
There you go.
Nobody's
Somebody-
gonna speak to him.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it, you're not gonna do it.
Not the other players. They
And
all
I'll
work
pay
for
that
them.
fine.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
The owner gets you the hard body, you know, whatever.
sorry.
But you know, it's crazy, man.
What? The man don't want to talk. He shouldn't be forced to.
Yeah, they should be forced to, but it's part of the business.
But it's
man.
a lot of people who want to talk.
To a point, it's part of your job, yo.
Some
to a
people
point.
are lucky and blessed with personality.
Right.
Look,
But you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's got that. You know what I mean?
I know. Who you talking
I think he get paid to play football. I don't
Yeah.
watch football or hear
Some-
the dude's voice.
Some people got
I don't
lucky.
care if he speaks or not. As long as you come out on Sunday and play, that's all I care about.
But to a
Exactly.
degree, you know, it's kind of your job to talk to the media. You got to talk to the
I
sports
can see
supporters.
after the game in the locker
Yeah.
room, how was the game? Not what you grew up on. What's your favorite food?
Yeah, that's foolishness.
Where's your mom's work at? Like, come on, for real? Come on, I play
I don't
football.
even
Yeah, that's
think you.
foolish.
Not even after a game. I remember Clinton Porter. You remember Clinton Porter used to
He
come
used to
out
dress up with the weird outfits and have his alter ego.
Exactly.
But he liked that. That was his personality.
No, sometimes
he was odd.
Yeah, he was an oddball.
And he got a kick out of doing that.
Sometimes you just gotta not feed into the media.
Yeah, because they find that one thing that they know they can pry and poke at you, and they'll
people
do
to talk to.
I know, but they'll find that one thing. They know, okay, there's one that doesn't like to talk, let's bother him. Or there's one guy likes to say stupid stuff, let's always go to him.
Yeah,
so they like to do that.
I understand
and it's
that.
rude,
But if the guy says he doesn't want to talk, and Richard Sherman's like, "Hey, I'm over here,"
yeah.
Or
the rest,
Rich, or the rest of the DBs, they can talk.
Yeah.
But he's the star. He's beast mode.
Yeah.
He's on the sideline eating Skittles. He's a star, so you got to talk a little bit.
Well,
you're the face of the offense.
I remember when Shaq first came in the league. Not to go cross big good. Shaq first came in the league. He didn't talk to him only because he didn't know how to.
Yeah, he still couldn't.
Shaq was a clown from day one. He was a clown.
Not when he first came to Orlando.
He was ready
when he first got to Orlando. Yeah, he was breakdancing.
He was beatboxing. Shaq didn't talk.
He was a big kid.
Dude, YouTube Shaq interviews. Believe me, he came in the league talking.
It took him time.
He was never a quiet dude. When was Shaq quiet? Ever. He was always back spinning.
Yeah. And doing windmills at Center Court.
Oh, he was a rapper.
Wow. He can't compete for the third row.
How you gonna be quiet? You're a rapper.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Movies Shaq was a talker. Maybe Alonzo Mourning, somebody like that.
Yeah,
was a quiet dude. He wasn't a talker. Dudes like that, but Shaq put a mic in Shaq's face. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he
loved it. All right, more an example, but you get what I'm saying. Some people just
like you said, maybe he has an issue. But back to the game in hand and all the do's and the don'ts about it. You hear Sherman talk about how Peyton throws a duck a lot of times. Hey, but I like what Peyton's response was. I threw a lot of touchdowns with those touchdown ducks and a lot of yards for those ducks. So, hey, everybody throws a wobbly ball every now and then. You know, Jesus.
It's Peyton Manning talking about, man.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's the god of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
He's the best to do it, man.
In this era,
he's the best to do it, man.
Oh, no.
Numbers wise,
he's such a machine and identifying your defense.
Seriously, not Ferv.
Numbers wise,
not Ferv, because Ferv is supposed to be.
Sometimes Favre didn't play smart. Like, how did you get this job, man?
Thank you.
Why did you throw that ball just now?
yeah.
Tony Romo type thing. Like, what? Why did you throw that?
Yes. He did that a lot.
Thank you.
He did that a lot. But numbers don't lie. Not to plug anybody else. But Peyton, look at the numbers. He's the best all time, man.
I think you'd be far-fetched to find anybody else better than him.
Numbers, it's crazy. They put a comparison numbers with him and Elway.
Yeah.
Elway got 320-something touchdown passes. Peyton got 500 and change, man. It's like, whoa.
Lots of Reggie Wayne.
Whoa. He's got over 200 more touchdown passes
the Butler.
than Elway. I didn't know it was that many.
And a lot to the silent shooter, Harrison.
It's crazy.
Dallas Clark, yeah, man.
They said combined their yardage, it's like 72 miles
you also
with the yardage.
Is he possibly the smartest player that ever played?
You got to think, when he first came out, who was running back?
Edge James?
No.
Edge. No, Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk was his first running back.
So he was all-purpose yards as well.
How'd they break that up?
Yeah, they got it.
What the hell made him break that up?
Oh, well, he went to another team. And
he wanted more money.
Yeah.
So
he wanted more money. That's what it was.
And he got a ring.
But he got a ring. He put up his still numbers and he got a ring.
On the greatest
turf. The greatest show on turf. Yeah. But he, I think he was a key part of that. Take him out of that turf, out of that great show. I don't know if they.
Yeah,
absolutely. Look, it took Peyton a long time to get that ring after he left.
And hey, not for nothing. Edge did his thing.
Edge did his thing.
Edge was doing his thing.
And the Colts were bad at that time.
Yeah.
They wasn't good.
They couldn't beat the... Tuned in to On the Block Sports Talk.
Living American. You couldn't beat the greatest living American.
It took him a few times. He got him.
Snowy day.
He finally got him in 2006.
He got him.
Finally got him.
But hey, Peyton is the man, first ballot Hall of Famer. Speaking of first ballot Hall of Famers,
let me ask you something, though. Hey, before you go to that, you say he's the greatest of all time?
Peyton Manning?
He can be. When it's all said and done,
I think he's one of the smartest. I said smartest.
If he's the greatest of all time, the GOAT, how can he be the greatest of all time when he couldn't beat the one guy who beat him up? So where's that leave Tom Brady?
He beat Tom. It's not like he never beat Tom.
He had a better team than Tom.
Yeah. It's not like he
never
beat Tom Brady. He got got some wins on Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, it's 10-4.
Okay, not a lot of wins, but there's been a couple.
And 3-1 Super Bowl ring.
Hey, Eli beat him more than him, but hey, that's all right. But
I'm saying if he's the greatest,
but it's a team game. His numbers. I hate to keep saying it, but men lie, women lie.
New England always has a better defense than Indianapolis. Always.
Yeah, but when it comes down,
they may have had a better offense than New England, but the defense,
it was better.
If you got a better defense, you probably.
I'm just saying, where's that leave Tom? That's all.
Tom is in top 5.
He's top 5
with his numbers right now. The way he's
Eli.
Produced,
wait. I mean Eli. Peyton is over Tom.
Yeah. Numbers wise, you look at the statistics. Punch him up if you want.
No, numbers wise, Joe Montana is not in his league. Numbers wise,
that's what I'm getting at.
Because Joe put up those numbers.
So Joe always had a better team.
Joe got 4.
He had a better team.
Look, you got the thing right here.
I'm not talking team. I'm talking man, personal, individual.
To play the position, Peyton, but you can't. This is hard to say. It's
Joe?
very hard. Yeah, Joe was good, but Joe Joe was like Brady. They had a system.
Yeah,
they had a team.
That West Coast offense
and a system, and they had great defense. People front.
Yeah.
San Fran had defense.
No, San Fran had a great.
They had defense, so they had Peyton did a lot with a lot of times, and they had no defense a lot of times, or just. Because think about it, their best defensive back, Sanders at the time when he was there, was getting hurt every year.
Yeah.
Missing a chunk of offense. All he had was Mathis and Freeman. And a linebacker. And everybody else was like, whatever. He had like 3 players. And
the Jets beat them 41-0 one year in the playoffs.
Yeah. But don't take away
Come on.
the Jets.
Look at Peyton's numbers, man.
All I'm saying, if you're going to put him against the greatest, and Montana's not on the list.
Look at his stats.
Montana's on the list, but he's not the greatest. Listen, when you look at the numbers.
Once you do it once, you did it. Now you got to put his stats in. Because he's a champ. Let's not get that confused. Right. He is a champion.
He's got it.
You did it. All right, cool. You got a better team. But now, put your stats up against mine. Nobody compares to Peyton Manning. Nobody.
Who's the Wiz? Nobody beats Nobody beats the Wiz?
At this point, no.
Nobody beats Peyton Manning, man.
Peyton, alright, I'm not gonna disrespect the Peyton thing.
You can't.
I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Realistically, you can't.
His brother got 2 more,
But is Eli better than Peyton?
And he never won
Excuse
anything.
me.
Wait. I have the floor. Excuse me.
Okay.
He never won anything in college. Right?
Well,
who's this?
Montana didn't win nothing in college.
He won, but the one nemesis he couldn't beat.
Who?
Florida.
Yeah. A lot of
took T. Martin to beat them.
Tom Brady came off the bench in college.
Yeah, I know.
Nice, cool. Answer my question. Is Eli better than Peyton Manning?
No.
So what? How does the rings even matter?
Not right.
All right, everybody. That's about it for today's show. Remember, check us out on the podcast show, loverradio.net, the Ustream, the YouTube channels, Cablevision 68, Verizon Channel 34. Big shouts to everybody out there on the Block Sports Talk. We out of here. Enjoy the game.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Peace. Have a good weekend.
All right.
Oh, don't forget 502 bar.
502.
Yeah.
Dr. Pasqua.
Stop. Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York, on the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go, on the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo, on the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all, on the block, sports talk, on the block, sports talk. Directed by Kenny Stafford.